Good event if you're just looking to avoid the humidity altogether.
Very interesting. Yeah, those indoor events definitely come in handy this time of year, but we have some outdoor ones too, and those are going okay. Probably pretty sweaty out there. Our temperature at 91. What to expect? Yet more scattered rain in the forecast, and we'll say not too bad heat. At least it's near average for this point in the year. By next weekend, though, we might be talking more about the real excessive kind of heat and less rain around with a subtle shift in our pattern. We don't have any tropical threats, but you may have seen we have a far-off disturbance that is actually just now off the coast of Africa. It has a medium chance of development, so we'll go into detail with that so you can get an early look at what that might do, although we have a really long time to track it. And again, no threats here. Temperatures right now, 80s to about 90. You can see our feels-like temperatures in the 90s, and we were tracking a little bit of rain mostly out over the Gulf and the Mississippi Sound, not so much over land areas at this point, although we did have some scattered rain earlier. Tonight, just a slight chance for a couple of showers or storms, and our temperatures come down through the 80s, lows north and south of the lake, middle to upper 70s. And tomorrow, just a very classic August kind of day, our high about 92. That's average for right now. Our rain chance about 40%. That's also average for this point in the summer. Partly cloudy skies, and we've really benefited from the more widespread showers and storms that we've seen over the past several days, really. Tomorrow, you can see in the middle part of the day, some showers and storms here. In fact, even this model has some coastal rain around at 8 a.m. Through the evening, things are tapering off, and glancing ahead to Monday, back to work and back to school for some folks. You can see some showers around the coast for the morning, and then through the afternoon, our rain chance once again about 30 or 40%. And we'll watch for a couple of downpours here and there next week because of slightly more humid and moist air moving in. Our upper pattern for the next few days, first of all, features us in this kind of weakness between the two big highs. But look what happens slowly through this week. We start to see one high out to the east of us start to move closer and expand toward us. So heading toward next weekend, we may have a lower rain chance and more heat. Now, also in the tropics, I wanted to get into this. This is how far out the wave that we're talking about is just now coming off the coast of the Gambia and Senegal. You can see our other spot, Invest 96, we've talked about, has dry air, elongated, not looking like it's going to organize. So that chance of development has been lowered. But this one does have a 50% shot. I wanted to show you how much dry air is going to be out here, though, this week. And that is what really hampered the development of Invest 96. So we will see what this next wave is going to do. It is really early to start talking about where is it going to end up. We're talking about over a week out. But these are the low pressure centers for potentially Tuesday, August 19th. So again, we're just doing really early looks at this point. But you can see they do have it curving out to the north, and that would be between these two high pressure centers around the big Bermuda High out to the east, kind of getting drawn to the north. And interestingly, upper steering, this is the Euro model, showing the low pressure kind of maybe getting pulled eventually from a trough of low pressure farther out to the north as well, and starting that curving process out over the ocean. So again, too early to say for sure, but just wanted to give you the early look at what we're thinking with it. That would be great if it stayed over the ocean and did not affect land. We will see whether that happens or not. Again, a long time to track that one. We'll probably be talking about that one for a while. The next names on the list are Erin and then Fernand. 7-day forecast is showing our temperatures, again, pretty close to average, lower 90s, mornings in the 70s, decent chance for the scattered rain, couple heavy downpours here and there in the afternoons, and next weekend a little hotter.